How do you feel?
I don't know.
Excited? Okay, you climb in. Yeah, hold the headset. Don't sit on it. Okay, and then I'll put this up here. You don't need to touch this or do anything with it. You can just leave it there, and it will record. Okay. So then this goes on like this. It's your harness. It's very important that you don't touch the stick. Okay, so you keep your hands when we're up in the air. It's best to keep your hands in your lap. That's just to make sure that you don't touch it by mistake, because that's what controls the direction that we're flying, and only I can do that. Is that tight enough? These ones you can tighten down a bit like this. There, how's that? Is that okay? This goes on. You might want to have your cap on, because it's very sunny up there. Over your ears. How's that?
Good.
Fit okay?
Why do you have to have this?
That's to talk to me. So that needs to be almost touching your lips.
Will anyone else hear it?
No.
Okay.
This handle you mustn't pull, because that pulls the parachute for the plane. So just don't touch that.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can anyway. No, you can't reach the pedals anyway. Okay, I'm going to close you in. Right. Now get in here. I'll put mine on. And soon we'll be able to talk to each other. It sounds a bit funny at the moment because they block out the sound. So you'll see in a minute, it'll be... I'll turn this on. And mine. Ah, that's better. Okay. That needs to stay near your mouth, otherwise I won't be able to hear you. Okay, so let me just check all this. 9.7. Turn this on. Put this in my ear. Sound recorder. That's on. This will be ready to fly. I need to just check one more time that the video is working. Yep. Okay? All good? So just don't touch this, okay? That's all you need to know. Just keep your hands in your lap. Check that the doors are closed properly. Good, it's all good. Altimeter 400. There are certain things I've got to do, so I won't be able to talk when I'm doing it, okay? I'll say things and check all this. But... Right, throttle is idle, circuit breakers off, ignition on, magnetos on, strobe on. Okay, ready? I'm going to start the engine. Clear prop! There we go.
Well, that's loud.
That's good, isn't it? Go around there like that. Is that okay? Not too loud?
No.
Good. I'll just turn this on. Fuel pressure, oil pressure are good. Radio on, 123.2. Transponder on, mode ACS 7000. Radio call. Ikarus Radio, Sierra Echo, Victor Mike Zulu, backtracking 08. And when I press that button and you hear me say Ikarus Radio, don't talk. Okay? Because that's when I'm... Wave to mummy.
That's when I'm talking on the radio to other planes. Okay, this is called taxiing. This is where we just get ready to go and take off at the other end.
And this feels really...
Yeah. Gonna have that a bit closer to your mouth.
Because sometimes I can't hear myself. Because, you know, before when I had it further away, then it felt like I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see if I can change that.
By the way, why does it say fuel?
Hang on. Let me just change this. Okay. Maybe that's better. There we go. Okay. What was that?
Why does it say fuel cap?
I'm not sure why it says cap, actually. Okay, and if you have any kind of worries or anything that you want to know, just ask me.
Okay.
Okay, and when we come back into land, on the runway again, I'll tell you when it's going to happen. But I don't want you to talk when we're doing that, okay? Because then I have to really concentrate carefully on what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, you're my first passenger in this plane. How exciting. Is this all tight enough? But not too tight? Tighten mine up a little bit. Go all the way to the other end.
And it sounded like you said, ooh, the way to the done.
Ooh, the way to the other end. On the bumpy runway. Whew, it's very hot, isn't it? Maybe we can have a little air. If you... Oh no, I can do it. Just push that out just a little bit. There. That'll scoop in a little bit of air to keep us cooler. Okay, here we go. So now that we're at this end of the runway, we'll turn around because we're going to take off that way. You saw my takeoff before, didn't you? When we take off, it suddenly goes much louder and faster, and then we go up in the air. Okay, just don't talk for a second. Sierra Radio, Sierra Echo, Victor Mike Zulu, lining up 08. Okay, so this is the runway.
Ready?
And I just have to... Yeah?
No, nothing.
Go on. Okay.
No, but
To do some checks.
it was just I couldn't see.
Oh, put it closer to your mouth to talk.
And it's because I always have it too far away, and it's kind of hard to have it close.
Okay. Right, just do a few checks. Magneto check.
There says winter.
Okay, good. Trim neutral. Instruments check, they're all looking good. Pressures and temperatures, fine. ACS is there. Fuel pump is on. Stick, free movement. Rudder pedals, free movement. You can see the pedals moving there. Fuel tap is
Why
on.
can't you hear me?
If it doesn't, if I don't hear you, you just have to speak a bit louder and make sure it's touching your lips. Okay, you ready? Should we go?
Yep.
Okay, so just remember, don't touch this bit, that's all. Sierra Radio, Sierra Mike Julie, taking off 08. Here we go. There we go, we're off the ground. And now we'll go up. Woo! There we go, and now we've got to climb a bit higher first before we turn around and we can go out towards the sea if you like. How does it feel?
Kind of weird because it's kind of facing this way.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to turn around to the right. I'll just put the flaps up, so that will feel a little bit kind of bumpy. There we go, and then we'll go up a bit more.
Daddy,
Yeah.
there's a house. There's a house down there.
Just a minute, we're going to turn around to head out a bit towards the sea. Let's trim. Yeah, do you want to go and see a castle? We'll go and have a look at Shullahom Slot.
Daddy,
Yeah.
how well do you know this place?
How well do I know it? Very well.
Hmm.
I've done lots of flying in it. Okay, look, can you see the runway down there? Down to the right? Down there? See the hangar with the windsock?
No, it's kind of too small.
Okay, just don't talk for a second. Sierra Radio, downwind 08, departing the circuit for local VFR flight 1,500 feet, QNH 1011. Okay, just telling people where we are and where we're going. So we're going to go to 1,500 feet, and then we'll level out, and then it'll get a little bit quieter, because I can reduce the engine speed then.
Daddy, so if I press that button, and then
It's going to level out here. Yeah, go on.
And then I say hello, will then they hear me?
Other planes could hear you, yeah.
That'll be funny. Just go hello.
Yeah, what do you think? Nice,
Wow.
eh? Does it feel good?
Daddy, I think I can see our shadows.
Can you?
Yeah, there.
I can't see it from where I'm sitting.
Or maybe it's... No, that's probably our shower.
Okay, we'll go over to the...
Daddy said it's probably our shower.
We'll go over to the castle, have a look, and then we'll come back again. So the castle is... Oh, there it is, look. There. Can you see? In among the trees and things.
Oh, there. Shouldn't we kind of fly around it or something?
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put it on your side, and we'll do a little circle around it.
Okay. Daddy?
Yeah.
Have you ever flown as a school?
I flew over your school when I was little. When you were little. Not when I was little.
What?
Look, can you see the castle?
Yeah? But, why... Wait, can you hear me when I do this?
Yeah. No.
Because when you go, I can't describe that all day.
Look, can you see it? The castle. Nice, isn't it? And you can see right down into the sea. The sea's really clear.
Yeah. But, it's kind of quite cool that there are loads of different islands.
Do you want to do should we do a turn over it? Ooh, a bit of a thermal here. There we go.
Hello, castle.
Is there anybody in the sea?
No, don't think so.
No.
Can't see anyone. Isn't it quite cold in the sea?
Not that cold. Where should we go next? Would you like to go back, or a bit more?
No, I want to go as much as possible.
Okay. Well, we'll have to go back in 5 or 10 minutes, because I'm going to take Lorelie up.
10 minutes.
Okay. Put those there. Do some checks. Okay.
Why do you always have to do so many checks?
Well, just to check that everything's working as it should do, and it's actually looking quite hot. I might just see if it cools off if we slow down a little bit, and if it doesn't, I'm going to go in and land.
Huh?
Well, the engine looks like that should be on 100, so if it doesn't cool down quickly, I'll go back and land.
Okay. Is it dangerous?
No, it's not dangerous. No, it's just a precaution. A precaution is when you do something just to be extra sure,
Oh,
even if it looks fine. I'll keep an eye on it.
Or I will. Although I want to look up.
Yeah. Pretty hot, isn't it? Let's get some more air in here. Ooh, there we go. That's nice and windy. Do you want some more on your side?
Right.
Like that? Is that too much? Is it okay?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I think I am going to go back and land soon because it looks a little on the warm side. Okay.
What?
We might be able to have another flight. Well, although no, I have to be back. I think we're going to need to. We'll do another little turn, okay? And then we'll go back because I need to pick up Lorelie.
Which one's 100? On that one.
Right in the middle, just under where it says C.
Okay.
Right, we're going to climb a bit first.
Have you ever been over the clouds?
Yeah. Yeah, going over the clouds is really fun. Oh, I can see two people in kayaks down there. Can you see? I don't know if you can see them.
Ooh.
I'll do a turn here.
Is it the ones that are going super fast?
There, can you see? Two little red kayaks.
Ooh, there.
Yeah.
I thought you meant those really fast thingies. There. Look at
Ah, those are boats. Fast boats.
Ooh, there's a bus. Activity 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Well, yeah, you'll see in a bit. I'm gonna start heading back because otherwise I won't have time to take Lorelie up if I'm not careful.
There's the lake. Look. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Or is it a lake?
Nice island there. Are there any houses on the island?
What?
Are there any houses on the island?
I was looking before. There were any houses on there, but
Okay, so we're going to start to descend. Like this. Start coming down. Fuel pump goes on. Yeah, I'm just going to talk on the radio. Sierra Radio Sierra, Mike Zulu, approaching from the west on a long final for 08 full stop to land. Okay.
Daddy, what are those things?
These are fuses.
What's
They're to help protect the engine from damage from electrical. Yeah, don't need to worry about that. Okay, or think about it. So I'm just going to slow down a bit, like this, and then I'm going to put the flaps down. So we'll have into the white arc. You can see this is where I control the speed here, and this is the button for the flaps. So I'm going to put the flaps down 10 degrees. There we go. And then I need to keep the speed around 100 kilometers per hour. Can you see the runway ahead?
I can't see so far.
There's the lake, and in front of the lake there's greenhouses. Can you see those? Big white, big buildings. And then to the right, and in front of it, there's the runway with the hangar at the end of it. You'll see it as we go down. You'll soon see. I'm just going to speak again. Sierra Radio Sierra Mike Zulu long final 08 full stop. Okay, so now we're going to be coming down, down, down. And then just when we've gone over.
Whoa.
What's that?
What's that? Black stuff.
I don't know. Something else planted in the field, I guess.
Whoa.
Okay. Can you see the runway now? It's like a long, straight bit with the hanger at the end of it.
The greenhouses or whatever it is.
Yeah, to the right of the greenhouses, the big buildings.
So is it
Don't worry, you'll soon see it because we'll be coming in to land on it.
is it kind of the coming from it, or
You can see the hanger at the end of it where you were sitting. Okay, don't worry, love. I just need to concentrate now. You'll see where we're pointed at and where we're going to land. Okay, now we're going to come down a bit. Here we go. If you keep looking ahead, you'll see where the runway is. Can you see that? Do you recognise it? So it's going to be a little bit bumpy. It always is.
Kind of.
Okay.
Hello. Marshmallows.
Okay, this is the runway here. Radio Sarah Mike Zulu short final 08 to land. There we go, and now we come down, down.
Daddy, why are there so pretty patterns in the grass?
Hang on, love. I've just got to concentrate on this for a minute. Don't talk to me now, okay? Just while we land. Because it's a bit bumpy. Here we go. Here's the runway. Don't worry. Level out, and then there we go. That's a good landing. It's quite a bumpy track, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. There. How was that? Fun? Did you enjoy it? I'm going to go and get Lorelie now. We'll do it again another time. We can do a longer flight another time.
Daddy, why have they just spaced the two here? Your last plane had space for four.
I know, space for four, but haven't got quite so much space in this one. Right. Okay, now it's Lorelie's turn. Okay, just a minute. 0, 0. Just got to do a couple of things first, Remy. Won't be long. Okay, radio off. Okay.
I'll show you what to do next. I'll show you what to do next. So, next you take your headset off. Let's take your headset off first. Yeah? Hang on. Wait. 90.0. Just a sec. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, we went over Skälleholm slot. Move to the side a little bit. There. Okay. See you in a bit. Okay, Lorelie. Hop in. Okay. Okay. Okay, Lorelie, in here, one thing that's really important that you don't grab is this, okay, because that's the parachute handle, so you don't touch that at any point. So your hand goes through there, do this one, this does up in the middle. Your seatbelt. How's that? Too tight? Not tight enough? All right? Sure? Okay. Then you'll need your headset on.
Can we go swimming?
You will.
No,
You can keep your cap on, love. And then just brush your hair away from your ears and then put this on the top. There we go. Put your cap on. It doesn't matter.
And I can't get my hand to it. Did Remy do?
We went over, yeah. We went over Sholholm Slot. No? No, not at all. Okay. Okay, and then you put this on over the top.
Is it inside out? No, stop. Just backwards. There you go.
Okay. And then those go on like you put them in the right place.
Ooh, make
Oh, hang on, you've got mine. And I've got. Oh no, you haven't. Keep that there. You don't need to do. Don't need to do anything with that. And then this goes just in front of your lips, so that if you do this, Lorelie, you can touch it. That's how close it needs to be.
But
So you're not touching it all the time, but just so you can touch it with your lips. I'll put mine on. Okay. Look at mummy. Okay, can you pass us the door, please? See you in a bit. Okay, all the straps are in. Door's nice and tight. And then soon you'll be able to hear me more easily. Because I'll turn it up. Okay, you mustn't touch the rudder pedals, okay? Or this, because this is the stick that I control the plane with. Okay? And then the other things up here, just don't grab onto anything. If you need to grab onto anything, it's best to grab onto your strap. But you don't need to grab onto anything. It's not rough. Sometimes it's a little bumpy, but that's okay. Okay, I just need to do all my checks and things. So give me a minute to do those. That's the noise cancelling part of the headset. It makes it less noisy. Okay, here we go. So now, I've just got to do all my checks, okay? Circuit breakers off, fuel taps open, magnetos on, strobe is on. Okay, going to start the engine. Clear prop. There we go. Set the oil pressure and temperature. Good. And I can turn the radio on, and then we'll be able to hear each other. There we go. You hear me now? Good. Just check that mine is turned on. Ah, there we go. Okay, is yours nice and quiet? Yep. Can you talk so I can hear you?
Oh.
It needs to be a bit closer to your mouth.
Okay. Now?
Hang on. I'm going to do this. There we go. Can you talk now so I can hear you?
This?
Yeah, that's better. Okay, so then we need radio check. I'm radio cool. Oh, ACS there. Okay, I'm just going to talk on the radio. When you see me press this button, just don't make any sound, okay?
Okay.
Sierra Radio Sierra Echo Victor Mike Zulu, backtracking 08. Okay, off we go. Happy? Yeah? We have to go all the way down to the other end of the runway before we can do anything. So that just... Oh, has it changed? Has it become noisier? Is it still on? Let me see. Yeah, it's still on. If there's a little green flashing light, that means it's on. Okay, trim's neutral. Pressures and temperatures are all good. And go a little bit quicker to get to the other end. Just a little. And I'll do exactly the same as I did with Remy. We'll go and fly over the castle and then come back.
It's only a short flight, but there's somebody who's booked to have the plane afterwards. You happy? Feeling good?
Can you hear me?
Only when you speak.
What?
Only when you speak.
What did you say?
I said only when you speak.
Okay.
So it's best generally just to keep your hands in your lap, because as you can see, this is what I control the plane with, and those pedals are what I control with too. Okay. Trim is neutral, flaps are 10 degrees. I can do a magnetos check here. Yep. And this one. Good. Pressures and temperatures good. Fuel pump on. There we go. Fuel tap is on. Stick free movement. All good. Rudder pedals. All good. Instruments check. Temperatures and pressures fine. All looking good. QNH is set. Fuel tap is on. Emergency checklist. Speed 100. Select landing field. Fuel pump on. Magnetos test both. 121.5. Transponder 7700. PLB. Okay. And let me just put this away under here. Okay. Here we go then. So I'm going to turn around first, because we have to take off facing the wind and the runway, obviously. Sierra Radio Sierra Mike Zulu, lining up 08 for immediate departure. Okay, now we turn around this way, and now you can see the whole runway. Okay, you ready? So it gets suddenly louder, and then faster, and then we go up in the air.
Okay.
Okay, here we go then. Sierra Radio Sierra Mike Zulu taking off 08. Here we go. Airspeed's live. Off the ground. Get some speed up first. There we go. Up in the air. Now we're going to climb at 100 kilometers per hour. Okay. I opened the little vents a bit so that we can have some air, because it was very hot before. There we go. It's getting a little bit bumpy now because the air is warming up and the wind's getting stronger. But all fine. Okay, fuel pump off, flaps away. There we go. And then we climb a bit faster. Trim for 100. Turn to the right. All good? Happy? Continue climbing, and then you'll see the airfield out to the right in a moment. Can you see it? Yeah. See the runway and the hangars.
Our shadows down there on the field.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can see how fast we're going. Okay, now I'm just going to level out here a minute, and I've got to make a radio call. Sierra Radio Sierra Mike Zulu, downwind 08. Okay, and then we can carry on climbing. Go up, and we'll go and have a look at the castle, and then a little flight around the coast, and then we'll go back. Can you feel it's a bit bumpy because when the sun heats the air, then it sends thermals up, which make the air a bit bumpy like that. But it's all fine. The plane can just ride the bumps a bit like a boat on the sea. Okay, I'm just going to reduce the engine speed a bit. There we go. Trim. Going to make another radio call. Mike Zulu departing the circuit to the west to overfly Sherloholm slot at 1,500 feet, QNH 1011. Okay. So that's just so that other planes, if there are any around, they know where we are then. So I've got to climb up to 1,500 feet. So this is the one that, this is the altimeter. So at the moment we're at 1,400 feet. It's a bit like a clock. And when that gets to the 5, then I'll stop going up, because that's high enough. Can you see the castle yet? I'll show you, hang on. Be able to see it in a moment. Can you see it? Down there among the trees?
Yeah.
That's Sherloholm slot. There's a big farmhouse, stables and things next to it. And do you remember last time I went flying, we all then went to the beach at Orsa, that's down there. That's where we went when we had the fire and cooked sausages. Okay? This one shows us how fast we're going, 120 kilometers per hour. This one shows me all the temperatures, the temperature of the engine, the temperature of the oil, there, the oil pressure, fuel pressure, whether we're going up or down. Okay, should we do a turn around the castle? He looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oop, those bumps are more thermal. Can you see where the airfield is? It's always easy to find because the long lake kind of points to it. You might be able to see there's a kind of shiny bit next to it, a white bit, and the hangars you can see. Pretty.
Yeah.
Really lovely water, really lovely clear blue water. We could do another circle here if you like, so we can see the... Which way shall I do the circle? Your way or my way? Should we do one going this way this time? Here we go. There, look. Whee! Beautiful. And back the way we came. Okay, I think we'll start heading towards the airfield. Only short flights today, we'll do a longer one another time. Is it in your eyes or is it okay?
Okay.
Good. Oh, you're okay with your cap on. Sometimes you can even see fish from here. Can you see it? Can you see down in the water there? Sometimes you see flatfish kind of scooting away. You can even see Gothenburg in the distance over there. That big place there.
Victor Niklas Ingolstadt, så här vi har bytt främst till 1245.
I didn't hear what that was. Strange. I think that was... Oh, I see. That was a plane that was going to land in a different airfield. Öresteen, I think. I'd better just say where I am. Ikarus Radio Sierra Echo Victor Mike Zulu at 1,500 feet overhead Torkelstorp, approaching the airfield from the west to land. There we go. That just makes sure if there's anybody else, if that other pilot was here somewhere, now they'd know where we are. Look, you can see loads of, I don't know if it's stuff floating on the water or if it's rocks. You see all that?
Yeah.
Weird. Wonder what it is. Can you see where the airfield is? Can you see the runway? Oh look, you can see the boat going out of the marina. Nice. Can you see the airfield and the runway? Up ahead. You see that? Can you see where the lake kind of points down to the greenhouses?
Yeah.
You see that? The big greenhouses. And then just a bit to the right and towards us, there's a short looking rectangle with the hangars at the end of it. The hangars are to the end and to the right. Can you see that? It can be quite hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously I can find it because I know it, but can you see it? Yeah, I'm just going to say where we are again. Sierra Radio, Sierra Mike Zulu, long final 08, 1,100 feet. Okay, I'm going to start slowing us down now because we're going to come into land over there. And then I can put the flaps down. You can watch the flaps coming down. Ready? Here they go. You see that? Okay, and then I trim for 100 kilometers per hour. And it's always a little bit bumpy over this because the wind's coming over the hills. So if you feel bumps like that, it's fine. The plane will just ride over them. I've always got to look around to check there's no other planes, which there aren't. Can you see which runway, where the runway is? It's kind of got white dots down each side, and it's a rectangle with the hangars at the end of it. Yeah?
I think so.
Pretty much straight ahead of us and down, obviously. Okay, I'm just going to make another last radio call. Sierra Radio, Sierra Mike Zulu, final 08 to land. There we go. Now I don't have to do any more talking on the radio. Just reduce the engine power a bit so that we come down. And when we do land, it feels a bit funny because it feels like you're going kind of too fast and too low, like you're going to go boom into the ground, but what I have to do is go in quite steep and then flatten out, and then we put the wheels down. So you don't have to do anything, but just so you know what's going to happen. Remy went, oh no! You see, there's the runway there. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm going to aim to land right at this end of it. Go over the railway lines and the power lines. Nice and high, so that we're nice and safe. Reduce the power a bit. There we go. Speed at 100. Temperature and pressure is all good. Everything's fine. Wind is down the runway. You see the runway there? That's what we're going to land on. And coming down. And level out. Oops.
Oh.
Oh, actually we're going to go around, okay? Going to go around again for another try because that was yeah, we'll go around. Going around means just, well, going around. That wasn't quite right. We'll go around for a quick circuit. Sierra Radio, Sierra Mike Zulu going around. Okay. Turn right here. We'll do a quick little circuit. Flaps away. Climb at 100. Whee! And we'll turn this way. And then level out here. Sierra Mike Zulu downwind 08. Okay, now I can slow down a bit, put the flaps down again, and see the flaps going down now. Okay, trim for 100 kilometers per hour. Slow down just a little bit. There we go. Sometimes that happens when you come into land. We floated a bit. It might have been a gust of wind or a bump. Well, not a bump, because we didn't hit a bump. But if that happens, it's best just to try again. Okay, I'll just make a radio call. Sierra Mike Zulu, right base 08 to land. Okay, now we're going to start going down again. You see where the airfield is? The runway? You see it there? With the hangars at the end? We're going to be right on time at 9:30. Ready for the next people.
Are we going anywhere after this?
We're going to go for a swim in that lake. With the bird plats over there. Okay, here we go. Sierra Mike Zulu, final 08 to land. Okay, so let's get back on the centre line. Another time when we go flying a bit longer, you can have a go at controlling it if you like. Okay. All looking good, temperature and pressure all fine, 100, 300 feet over the power lines, 10 degrees of flap, brakes off. Wind is slightly from the left. There we go. Oh. And we're down. Put the nose up to slow us down a bit. It's quite rough and bumpy, isn't it? This runway. There we go, can turn those off now. Flaps can go up. Sierra Mike Zulu taxiing to the hangar. Right, we'll taxi along this side of the runway then. How was that?
It's
Turn that off now. Whew, wow, it's hot. Very, very hot. Open that up a bit more. Open that up all the way to scoop in some of the air from the propeller. But even that is hot. Or warm at least. Wave to mummy. Right. Come park the plane over here. turn around. There we go. Park there. Okay, don't get out yet. I've just got to do a few checks and things before he gets out. Nearly done. So, after landing, flaps in, transponder off, landing light off, circuit breakers off, throttle, idle, parking brake on, radio off, it'll go quiet now. Magnetos off, ignition off. There, now you can open your door. Just be careful as you get out.
Ah,
It's hot with the thing.
yeah, it is, isn't it? Right, I can leave this. We'll leave these headsets in. I can hang them up here. I can do that on off. You know how to undo it? That one up there. They're going to fly in a moment.
How do you open doors?
Oh, twist that one. That's right, and then just push it up all the way. Okay? Alright, I've just got to do a couple of things here. You can wait if you like, or it's up to you. Just turn this off. Flight with Lorelie and Remy. Okay, so I'm going to take this out, take the camera as well. Make sure I've got everything of mine. Ah, that was fun. There. Alright. You're back. Thank you, Remy. Retry it. Good. Hey. Right, I'll have to go and do a couple of things inside before we can go. Hello. Yeah. Video.